Good morning, good evening, friends. Welcome to the day 5 of our review. We are reviewing chapter 21 today, which is becoming the master of your creation, my dear friends. In this chapter, Babaji talks about how to be aware of our thoughts. Masters, Babaji says that we have to be always in tune with God's thoughts, God's qualities, because when we are in God's qualities, when we are in tune with God's qualities, we think grand and we think positive. We think from love. So Babaji says that we have something called free will, which is free to think and it will manifest. We have two choices, as Babaji says. One is to pick up, take the decision from God's qualities, or take a decision, think from fear. So when you are thinking from fear with your limited mind, you end up having an experience which is limited, fearful, it's judgmental, and you will experience discomfort, illness. But if you choose the unbounded sea of God's thought, you will only experience God qualities. By doing this, you are not relinquishing your free will, but actually it is quite opposite. You can choose to think the fear-ridden creation. You quickly become its slave. You are bound with the boundaries of those setup of the mind. When it is from fear, you experience illness, you experience distrust, you experience fragile and vulnerable. All these illusions will enslave you and keep you in this Maya. And then you would not like to continue this life. You don't like to play this game of life. You would not like to experience it to the fullest. But if you take a decision from God's thought, if you have God's thought, it guarantees your free will, and you will also take the right choices because you are experiencing God qualities in difference. So and all of us would like to be happy always, to be loved, to be successful, to be wealthy. All these thoughts, and there are infinite choices even if you are choosing from your free will from God's thought. but it involves love. It involves abundance. It involves happiness. It involves joy. It involves bliss. If you don't jump into the God's thought, you will only experience what your mind can imagine. Because our mind is limited to our experiences that we have accumulated since we are born in this lifetime, or maybe some previous lifetimes too. Your choices will be limited. It is just limited to your conscious awareness, and also because it may involve fear. Through all these courses, through all the chapters in the previous chapters, you have learned to correct your thinking. And how we are doing it? By unifying your whole self and receiving its guidance. We have practiced to our body to receive guidance from the higher self. At this point, Babaji also says that it is very easy to become complacent. Babaji says we should be very aware of it. We should be very diligent to be tuned to God's qualities. So make sure, friends, you are always clearing your aura, connecting to the higher self, and always in tune with your higher self. Whenever you think that you are slipping into negative thoughts, you should come back and connect yourself to your higher self. How do you know that you are slipping into thoughts that are limited? Is when you are going into either future or past. It's like an FM tuner at this point of time, my dear friends. The tuner it will not stay on to that frequency. You have to keep tuning it again and again and again and again. If not, your frequency will change and you will start hearing another station without even knowing it. Anything that is clearly illusion, we have to refuse it, my dear friends. We have to be very aware of our thoughts. If you understand the concept of blind spot, friends, there are so many blind spots that are created in the mental picture. For example, if you see with your eyes, your both eyes will have one blind spot. So, if you take the image of whatever your eye is seeing, you will see a black circle on that picture at one place. That is because your eye cannot reflect the image on that spot, on that area, at that area, when it is taking a picture of whatever it is seeing. But for you, it is not that way, right? If I look in front, I see complete picture, whatever it is in front of me. That is because your mind is filling that blind spot from the pictures that it has taken previously. So what's happening here is, from your previous experience, there may be a lot of unknown things in a situation, but your mind will fill those unknown things with the previous thoughts or whatever has happened about that particular situation in the past. We have to be very aware of what is the information available in the current situation, my dear friends. I'll tell you an example here. I am inviting one of my friends to a program that I'm scheduling this Saturday. So that friend, she messaged back saying that she has a housewarming. She has housewarming. So just that one statement. In the past, what happened? I'm going to tell you. In the past, so this friend has booked a house and they are going to move into a new house within a month or so. And she also mentioned to me that there are no auspicious days in the near future. So she didn't want to do any celebration or a ceremony. They just want to move in. And they wanted to do all these ceremonies later. That is past. And the current, she mentioned that she has housewarming. The current information is she has housewarming and she cannot come to the program. But my mind took the information that is available from the previous conversation and filled it and gave me, completed my picture, saying that she is going to do her housewarming, and as you're giving me that assumption that it is her housewarming and she is not calling everybody because there are no auspicious days. I hope you understood what I'm trying to say. And I started asking her, when I continued the discussion, she cleared it to me that it's not my housewarming, it's my friend's housewarming. So my friend, dear friends, here you have to understand that when your thoughts are not in tune with your higher self, with God, your mind alone is working, these kind of traps will happen. You're not in the present moment. If you are aware and you are in the present moment and you are connected to the God, and then you are in tune with your higher self, you will clearly know your mind will not be performing that job of filling the unknown information with previous experience. You would still, in that case, you would ask the friend whose housewarming it is, or is it your housewarming? You will keep asking questions to fill that information, but not assume things. if you are completely in sync with your higher self, you would not even ask any question. You would just, your higher self will tell you. No, it's just, you will know it. That it is someone's housewarming. So, my dear friends, I just tried to give you an example how our thoughts work. When you are not in tune with God and when you are in tune with God. So, whenever you realize that you are thinking an illusion. So, when I was talking about the housewarming, about her, when I started thinking about it is her housewarming, that means I created my own illusion there. And the moment you realize that you are creating your own illusion, get off immediately. Change your thinking, swing back to the present. How do you do it? Come into the present moment. Feel everything around you. Take a deep breath. Come back to this step. Feel the air around you. Smell whatever is there around you. Feel the gentle breeze. Feel that etheric medium that is there around you. Keep observing your breath and come to be in that meditative state. This way you will come back to the present moment, my dear friends. And whenever you notice the thoughts of poverty, convert it to abundance. Start counting your blessings. Being in gratitude, state of gratitude, is the best key to switch your mode from past or future to present. Start counting your blessings. Dwell on those things that you have. Feel that affluence. Only if you can experience these thoughts, you can manifest whatever you want. Don't ever say anything that is not positive. Never joke about being poor or being ill, even for the sake of saying it. Babaji is talking about your Vak Chakra, my dear friends, here. Don't say anything just for the sake of saying it. Always talk positive, think positive, and do positive. If you notice thoughts of failure in your activity, you're feeling, snap it out. Think about success. Visualize that you have successfully completed the task. You have to understand there is no lose. Nobody is at loss. There is no failure, my dear friends. It's all about collecting experiences. If you are able to experience that moment, doing a job, doing a task, or doing a chore, that itself is a success. Even if it is washing the car, or dishes, or eating a meal, or chopping, or you're doing a business deal, there is no great thing or a small task or a great task, it is only considered successful if you are able to put your 100%, be there in that moment 100% and experience that task. Don't dwell into the future or don't dwell into that past. Stay only in the present, my dear friends. Babaji is asking us to practice to get the signal when our thoughts are not positive. Being in awareness and besides your intuition, we should also practice to receive the signal with the help of our body when we are thinking negative. So today's session, we will practice receiving a negative signal when we are thinking. Let's get into meditation, friends. Come into this moment. Close your eyes and clasp your hands. Cross your legs. Sit in a very comfortable posture. Take a deep breath. Fill your tummy like a balloon. Hold it just for 1 second and slowly release. Let's take a deep breath once more. Hold it just for 1 second and slowly release. One last time, take a deep breath. Hold and slowly release. These small, simple exercises help us to bring back the current moment, my dear friends. Become aware of the space around you. Feel the space between the floor or chair and your legs. Become aware of your hands and legs. Become aware of your body. Let's do heart centering. Bring your attention to your heart. Feel your heart pulsating. Feel the blood flowing from your heart to every part of your body. The whole body is in sync with the heart vibration, with your heart's frequency. Be in this moment, my dear friends. Let us clean our aura. To all uninvited influences in my aura, I send you love and light. You each are whole and healed. You each are created from love and light, and yet you are love and light. You each are in no pain, and yet not afraid. You each have a perfect place to go, and I ask my higher self to take you there. Each of you, go in peace now. Let us connect to our higher self. Before that, let's connect to our group consciousness. And also invite Mahatma Babaji and Brahmashpatriji. Let's get connected to our higher self. If you want to ask a signal for confirmation, you can go ahead. Or if you already know that you're connected to your higher self, you can just be there. Be with your breath, my dear friends. Come back to this moment if you are getting lost, or if you're getting any thoughts. Let's just say this thank you prayer that is there for the day 5 review. Dear God, my Creator, I thank you for giving me your thought for my creations. I thank you that your thought can only bring me the experience you know, that is joy, abundance, energy, knowledge, and more. I thank you for the beautiful present where you always are and where I can always and only experience your love. And my dear Father, I thank you for the gentle nudge you give me when my own thoughts are bound to lead me to the suffering. Masters, let us ask for the signal for the negative thoughts. My dear higher self, please feed me my negative signal. My dear higher self, Masters, if you have received your signal, let it sink into your body. As a memory. Let's be in gratitude. The infinite love that you have generated. When you have connected to your heart, let's spread that love. Spread it in your house. To everyone in the community. Spread it more. Spread it onto the whole Mother Earth, my dear friends. Let us be grateful for all that wisdom that we are receiving. Grateful to our higher self. Thank you, my dear higher self. Thank you, Babaji. Thank you for teaching us how to learn. Last 2 minutes, friends. Slowly come back to your physical state. Bring all your consciousness to this moment. Gently wiggle your toes and fingers. Masters, if you want to continue meditation, please continue. And if you want to come back, keep your hands on your eyes. When you're ready, please open your eyes. Thank you so much, friends. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Thank you for sharing your energies. Thank you, Babaji, for letting me part of this program. Thank you for teaching me so many things. Thank you. Thank you, Masters. If anyone wants to share any experience, please do share. We have 2 more days to go. We'll be done with our 24 weeks of practice, my dear friends. Hope you all have enriched through this journey. Thank you, friends. Let us end the meeting. See you all tomorrow with the next chapter. Have a great day ahead. Have a day with connected to your higher self and with God. Thank you.